Hey everybody, it's Rascal. I thought today I would come on and talk about Mothman because I just got my Cryptic Crate and it featured some Mothman accessories and I am just excited about those. And yeah, I thought I would do a little makeup look inspired by Mothman and talk about him because yeah, that's one of my special interests is cryptids, so I thought that would be a little bit of fun for everybody. So here we go. Okay, so a little bit about Mothman. The first sightings of him were from November 1966 to December 1967 in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. They happened right directly before the collapse of the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant. It was a really big deal. And a lot of people link Mothman to that, and there's some speculation as to whether he was like a harbinger of doom figure, or if he was more of a warning sign. Essentially, the first reported sightings of him were some young adults who were visiting a World War II munitions site. They called it the TNT area. There was some strange occurrences. They saw red lights that were like his eyes, and they saw, they heard wings rustling, stuff like that, and when they came out of it, they had conjunctivitis from the sighting, as if they had been exposed to extremely bright lights. Also reporting sightings were 2 volunteer firefighters and a contractor. A lot of the sightings were attributed to big birds in the area. A local wildlife and bird expert actually attributed it to sightings of a sandhill crane, which is a large bird, but the people who saw Mothman were accustomed to seeing sandhill cranes, which are a local bird in West Virginia, so they would have known, I believe, if what they were seeing was simply a sandhill crane. Reports were also shot down as the original people who saw him were seeing reflective lights. His eyes were red, which is not the typical color for a sandhill crane, nor is a reflective light coming off of them. So they pretty much knew, the locals, that what they were seeing wasn't a regular bird, and yeah, they called UFO hotlines regarding him, as well as some more elaborate supernatural occurrings, such as there was what many refer to as a UFO sighting, where on the Silver Bridge, actually, there was a orb, like, vehicle that contained a strange man inside it. We know about most of that from Woodrow Derenberger, who was not seen as like a reliable source for something like that. He was apparently a very kooky individual and had run-ins with things like that before, so people kind of chalked it up to, oh, it's just Woodrow being crazy. But then the families of the first 4 individuals to see Mothman actually started receiving visits from strange men in all black suits that weren't acting normal. They would ask for water and drink the water that they were given at very specific times. Like, they would count down on their watches and ingest pills at the same time that they were drinking this water. And they would act strange, and it really creeped out all the families, supposedly. Also, around this time, people were getting odd phone calls, where the other line, you wouldn't even be able to hear breathing. It would just be dead silence. Or they would be on phone calls and the phone calls would just drop, and things like that, like weird little occurrences. And a lot of this gets attributed to Mothman because it all kind of led up and like culminated in the fall of the Silver Bridge. This isn't the only time that Mothman has been associated with something as destructive and like dangerous as the fall of the Silver Bridge. In 1999, there were Mothman sightings in Moscow, Russia, leading up to a bombing on hotel buildings in Russia. They just called it the apartment bombings. But Mothman-esque sightings were reported right around that time. And again, it led people to question whether Mothman is a warning sign, or if he is some sort of omnipotent figure that is causing these horrible calamities. I think anyone who knows me super well knows that I think I'm in the camp on Mothman, that he is definitely a warning figure and not like a I don't think the Silver Bridge was his fault. I don't think he's dangerous. I think he was sent to warn the people of Point Pleasant and the people in Russia that something big was coming. And I think that the then Men in Black and the strange men in spacesuits that came to the Silver Bridge were in fact trying to apprehend him for the warning. I feel like he is maybe a time traveler and he wasn't supposed to warn them. That's just my thoughts personally. I don't really know entirely what to think. I think whatever he is, he was a sign that something bigger was coming. But I do like to think that he was helping us rather than causing it. Okay, so now that we are this far, I just have a coat of mascara and my outfit to put on. So yeah, all in all, I guess my opinion is mostly that Mothman is a hero. Or maybe like an anti-hero. And we'll never truly know what his motives were, but maybe we'll see him again. I kind of hope not, because it seems he does come before bad things happening. But maybe if we see him again, we can get some answers. I don't know if he talks. It'd be interesting. So, here's the finished look. We have these cute little Mothman earrings, and this awesome shirt I got from Cryptic Crate. It says, "These 6 cryptids are about to change the world," and it says cryptid proof. It has the Fresno Nightcrawler, a shadow figure, the Flatwoods Monster, Mothman, a Wendigo, and a Bigfoot, or maybe a Yeti, but I'm going with a Bigfoot. Yeah, I think this is a super cute little look. We have just a basic yellow wing, some freckles, really cute highlight and blush, and a nice red lip. I think it goes with the whole comic book vibe of the outfit quite a bit, and of course the wonderful earrings. So hopefully you guys all liked it, and like hopefully this was a cool video. Yeah, let me know if you guys were fans.